What up, world? This is Casual Chris, and in this video, I want to show you how I make my boring melodies more interesting. The principle behind this is basically no drum pattern or no bass pluck you ever play will ever sound the same, because your key strike is different, your how long you pluck it, just the tonality of the song. There is no such thing as having the same sound ever again. So to make my music sound more realistic, I have that mindset. I have that thought process in my head. So how I would accomplish that is I would go down here to my scene. I would pick on what I want to change, and I would go into pattern MIDI, go into velocity, maybe channel after touch, and I would change the sound. So for an example, this right here, all I would be doing, this is my hi-hat. So theoretically, all I would do is say, all right, pattern MIDI, pick the note you want to, you want to change. Once you have it selected, just slide it down. Boom. It's going to instantly make this hi-hat section way more interesting. Boom. See, now all of a sudden it's sliding. Before, it was kind of bare. I obviously didn't put any attempt on the hi-hat. I might go in and change the whole entire hi-hat section because of that. But just picking the note, sliding velocity down, you're basically saying, I don't want any hi-hat in here to sound the same. I don't want it to sound like a computer or a robot is sitting here smashing on the hi-hat button. No, what I want it to do is to groove. I want it to sound like a human being is sitting there hitting a hi-hat, and it's never sounding the same. It's never on the same time, never on the same scale. Or never on the same time. That's all you need to worry about. Or never the same loudness, or never as hard, not the same velocity, So you can go in here and really change up exactly how you do it. Me, personally, I like to get the beat down, and then I'll go in here while a movie is playing or while I'm doing something else, and literally just go in and start changing velocities of all my samples, or of my samples or of my bass line, whatever I want to do, and just make sure. A hater, why are you being a hater? And just make sure nothing sounds the same, and that's just gonna add way more groove. It's just gonna add something different. It's gonna be pleasable to the ear. Your ear is gonna like it. You're gonna be like, oh wow, this. There's something about this song that makes it different, So if you have trouble, if your beats are sounding like, wow, they're missing something, it just sounds stale. The biggest problem I had was I was not messing with velocities. I was not thinking about a section in the song where I could have a note that doesn't play in the same scale that it should play, but it's going to be in there, and that's what's going to make this thing move like a wave. That's what makes it move like a wave, is just, the human element, being wrong, being off. That's what makes things sound realistic. That's just popping up here and changing the swing. That matters. It's so simple. Normally it's going to be on 0. Just changing that swing will... See, that will just add, it adds the J Dilla effect. You can get as crazy as you want, but I like to keep it low. Just letting you know it's not necessarily a robot. It's even though it is, but just a human element, just a swing to it. It's not right where the note should be. Everything's just kind of a little bit off. Hope that helped you guys. If you guys can do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. My name is Casual Chris. I've been doing this for now 4 years. This is year 4. Oh my goodness. Basically reach back. I teach all my tricks let everybody know all my mistakes, what I would do differently, and basically just tell my story. Just tell my story, and hopefully someone, 20 years younger than me can listen to this and, be 20 years ahead of where I was. So, hope that helps. Thank you once again. Please subscribe. Have a good one, y'all.